Hello, I'm Sammy Tippit, and I want to welcome you to a daily journey through the one epic story of the Bible. It's an exciting journey that will transform your life. Have you ever wondered about the purpose of your life? Why you're here on this planet? What it's all about? Well, the very first 25 verses of the Bible give us a clue to the answer to those big questions. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Right from the start, we see that there is a creator behind this universe. It didn't just happen randomly by chance. God made it all, the heavens, the earth, everything. And He made it all with a purpose. You see, this God is not just some impersonal force. The Bible reveals Him as a personal, relational being. And He created you to have a relationship with Him. That's ultimately why you're here, to know your Creator in a deep and meaningful way. Everything else in these opening verses of Genesis flowed from that foundational truth God spoke the universe into existence. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. With just the power of His word, light appeared. Then He separated the light from the darkness, the waters from above and the waters below, and He caused dry land to appear. From nothing, through the creating power of His voice, the entire universe took shape, following the design and order established by God Himself. The sun, moon, stars appeared to mark out days, seasons, and years. God filled the oceans with living creatures and caused plants and vegetation to grow and spread across the land. It's truly an awe-inspiring picture of the unlimited power and wisdom of our Creator God. He spoke things into existence out of nothing, all by Himself, before any created beings existed. Only an all-powerful, all-knowing, transcendent Creator could do that. Just thinking about that blows my mind. The level of might and intelligence required to form the foundations of the universe with a mere command is difficult to even imagine. And this same God longs for you to know Him personally. Let me illustrate to you with a quick story. Many years ago, I happened to meet a scientist at a ski resort. After I told him that I proclaimed the good news about God's love, he said this: "I think we're doing the same thing." He explained that his team of scientists were trying to find the ultimate purpose behind the universe. He spoke about the order and complexity of the universe and that it could lead to man's ultimate purpose. I told him that I had discovered that purpose when I understood that the universe was intentionally created by God and not a random accident. My purpose comes from knowing the one who powerfully spoke it all into existence. In fact, that realization dramatically changed the course of my life. When I was 16, I won this big youth speaking contest and traveled around North America giving speeches about peace in the world. But despite that success, I felt empty on the inside. I had no real peace. It wasn't until college, when I finally opened my heart to God, that I found the true meaning and purpose. As I gazed up at the stars one night, I was overwhelmed by the majesty and order of God's creation. I realized that the universe was no accident, but a masterpiece spoken into existence by an almighty God. At that moment, I invited God into my life, and everything changed. I finally understood my purpose: to live in a loving relationship with the God who created me and to declare His glory to others. No longer was I pursuing my own glory, but His. And it filled me with deep joy and true purpose that I had never known before. That's the big truth I want you to grasp from these opening verses in Genesis. This awesome God created you and this whole universe for a reason. His purpose is for you to know Him in a real, personal, life-changing way, to have a relationship with the one who simply spoke and caused light, land, vegetation, sea creatures, and more to miraculously appear out of nothing. When you open your heart to God's limitless creative power and wisdom, everything changes. Life finally makes sense. You understand why you're here. Purpose and joy flood into your soul as you live in a relationship with your Creator. So I encourage you today to ponder God's majesty displayed in creation. Consider the awe-inspiring truth that He created it all by His mere word. And then invite that same powerful Creator God into your life. Get to know Him personally. That's the first step towards discovering your true ultimate purpose. Simply take in this big picture reality. Behind the universe is a magnificent, all-powerful Creator who made you to know Him. What an awesome truth to build your life upon.